Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to today's Zoom Friday meeting, and it's Pin to Profit Power Hour. My name is Ronette Turner Corley. I'm your feature presenter for today, and I am excited to be sharing this information with you. So I want to welcome everyone who is here on Zoom, as well as those who are with us on Facebook Live, as well as we are also streaming on YouTube. So once again, welcome. Happy Friday. And I want to get you excited about the fact that I have something major and exciting to share with you this evening. So make sure you get back to the person who invited you. Make sure you take some notes so that if you have any questions, you can get back to that person and let them know, to give you either more information, answer your questions, or, get you started. So what we're going to talk about is how to earn income by writing letters to billion-dollar corporations. This is something that's been happening for decades on decades, right? And so I'm excited because my husband and I got a chance to see this a little bit over 60 days ago. We'll be going into, I think it's the 8th of March will be our 90 days, right? But however, for the short time that we have gotten a chance to be a part of this platform, it has been incredible. And we are doing exactly what we set out to do, and that's being able to share and empower and bless the masses to be able to create cash flow from home. So I don't know if you're familiar with this gentleman or not, but he is a motivational, inspirational phenomenon. His name is Zig Ziglar. He's gone on from this life. However, he's left an incredible legacy. And one of the things that he's famous for saying is you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough people get what they want. My husband and I have always lived by that philosophy because we understand that is a wealth principle. If you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. Okay, there's another cliche, and it goes, uh, you cater to the masses, you dine with the classes, right? And so here's the thing. We've been a part of a number of different platforms that are work from home where you can share with others. And one of the struggles that we've had is that the masses of people were never able to get the results that they desire to have for whatever reason, whether it was talent, skill set, sales ability, just even believing in themselves. Well, the thing that gets us so excited is when we got introduced to this platform, we knew we had found a way to be able to bless the masses. Why? Because if you can write, you can win. And that is what made the difference for us because it's so simple that everyone can finally win and do it from home. Now, what if you could write your way to income? What if there was a way? Hold on just one moment. What if you can write your way to more income? That means that you can put pen to paper and finally be able to create the cash flow that you've always desired. See, I want to let you know tonight the power is in the pen. Okay. And so tonight you're going to find out how thousands of people all over the United States or Canada are taking advantage of this method and being able to write their way to success. I'm going to share with you a company by the name of Send It Academy. And Send It is a platform that shares and shows people, everyday people, how to participate and be able to write to billion-dollar corporations and earn income from home. Before I get into the information, I want to introduce you to Lisa Krimmel. See, Lisa is the creator of the Paid Per Letter program. She's also the co-founder of Send It Academy. She's a wife, mother of 4 boys, and she resides in my backyard of Northern California. What I want you to know, she discovered this method 3 years ago. And here's what I want you to know. Not only did she discover the method, now she discovered the method, but the method has been around for decades, right? Multiple decades. But she learned about it 3 years ago. And here's what I want you to know is that she created this conversion method or this way of doing things that, is fail proof. And she said, listen, I'm going to put this to the test. And in 2023, she decided to write for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week for 1 full year. Okay. Now, 4 hours a day doesn't mean she sat down for 4 hours straight. It was in between her lifestyle of being a mother, a wife, and an entrepreneur that has multiple businesses from home. And you know, with that time, she was able to earn a little bit over $78,000 that year. Now, I want you to get excited because $78,000, oftentimes is someone's full-time income. This is an addition to whatever other income, the other income that she has, as a business owner. So that's what makes it so special. As a matter of fact, I believe that Lisa can tell her story much better than I can. So let's go ahead and hear from Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022. When Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in, and I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
Now, I don't know about you, But when we got a chance, my husband and myself got a chance to hear that story. We heard it over a Zoom. We got a chance to meet with Lisa as well as the other co-founder. We were blown away. Why? Because we knew we had found something that was real, that everyone can win. Okay. That's what we loved about it. I mean, you don't have to have any creativity, any tech skills, any sales skills, any closing skills, talk to your friends and family, make a list, none of that stuff. All you have to do is follow simple instructions, put pen to paper, and you can determine how much you want to make, and you can make that. That's what's special about this. Now, let's get into the information. Send It Academy is a Nevada-based company that started or launched January of 2024. So it's been around now for one full year. And what they do, they teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations. That includes gaming websites as well as casinos. Now, the majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, also known as sweeps coins, as in sweepstakes. And what you'll do, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, let me stop there. This program is not a way to teach you how to gamble, okay? They teach you the art of conversion, because what Lisa did was she developed a method of how to convert these coins into cash, okay? And so we teach you this conversion method, which helps you to retain most of these coins. And then what happens, you can cash them out in USD in your bank account. Okay, that's what happens. Now, what's nice about that is we're talking about you will retain 90% on the low end, upwards from there. Some people do way more than 90%, 100%, 120%. You heard her tell a story about our son got deposited 700, but he cashed out 683. Okay, so you're going to retain most of these coins on this conversion process. Now, part of the process does include gaming websites. So if it's something that conflicts with your personal or religious beliefs, no problem, stick around. But I can tell you, it's not gambling. It's totally just taking advantage of this conversion process and converting these coins over into your bank account. All right. Now, this program or this method of writing letters have been around for decades. That's what I love about this program. We got a chance to see it. What I love the fact that, because sometimes you'll get, how long is it going to last? Is it going to go away? Well, Send It has been around a year, but do you know the letter writing method has been around for 2 decades? Yes. Absolutely. And the reason being because Send It has no affiliations with these gaming websites and casinos, none whatsoever. All they do, which is very smart, they just teach you the method of how to do it properly. And so you can be successful at doing it. Okay. Technology has made things easier. No longer do you have to wait for floppy disk or CDs in the mail, talk to anyone. It's all about digital and everything's online. These multi-billion-dollar enterprises are not going anywhere. Like I said, they've been around for decades. And the number of people sending letters does not affect your success because Send It has about 27,000 people that's involved since 2024 of January. However, that's very small compared to the thousands of people who are already doing that. We have some people who've joined Send It said, hey, my mother, brother, sister, cousin has been doing this over 5+ years. So just because you're finding about it today, finding out about it today, doesn't mean it's new. It's just new to you. Okay. Now I want you to know this is 100% legal. And these corporations are government regulated. I mean, they get audited. So this is big business. And it's something called AMOE, alternative method of entry. By law, they have to provide a way for this method to happen where you can, get involved and be able to participate in their process of this online gaming other than just gambling and bringing your own money. They have this process that's necessary and that's regulated. Let me explain. So have you ever gone into a regular casino and you see them offer things like free chips, free coins? They give comps on, rooms, food. Those are all different ways of alternative methods of entry. Well, the same thing happens with these online casinos. What happens is that they allow us to send in these letters, and as a result of giving us these sweeps coins, for the letters, they get the tax deduction. So it's a win-win for everyone. And it's big business because they get hundreds of thousands of tax deductions because of this, right? So they love this process and they have to do it in order to keep the doors open. So it's not going anywhere. Now, how do we earn? We earn for writing letters. We earn up to $5 per handwritten letter. Here's what I want you to know. When I first got started, when I heard letters, I thought 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. No, ladies and gents, it is a 4 by 6 index card. I want to ask you this. Can you write 2 sentences, your name and a code, on a 4 by 6 index card on one side and then send it off? Hence where the name comes from, right? This 4 by 6 is worth $5. How many of those can you write in a given day? It's totally up to you. Once again, Lisa earned over $78,000 in 1 year. You can earn less, you can earn more, but it'll be totally up to you. Now, can you write? That's what it comes down to. You cannot scribble your way to success. However, if you can write legibly, and I don't mean you're going to get, some type of award for your handwriting. No, not at all. But if someone else can read what you're writing and it's legible, you can win here. It's that simple. It really is that simple. That's why we're excited about what we do. Now, can you do this outside of Send It? You absolutely can. You don't have to come here to Send It and do this. You can go do all the research, go to those casinos and see the process of how to do it. But let me caution you here. This has to be done specifically in a certain way. Every I has to be dotted, every T has to be crossed. If the comma's in the wrong place, your letters can get declined. It has to be done in the right way. Well, you have Send It put this together because the founder has been successful, has made over 6 figures since the time she's been involved over a 3-year period. Doesn't it make sense to connect with a source that gives you exactly what to write? You don't have to go out and do any research. This is foolproof. It's fail proof, right? They teach you, word for word, what to write. They also show you who to write to. In addition, they will check your work. That's huge. Why? Because now you have more eyes on your letters. And so they make sure the first time it goes out, they'll check your work, make sure everything's in place. So now you can send it with ease, knowing that you've got the check mark and the A-OK, that everything looks good, and you will get paid. Now, these letters must be handwritten by you. Yes, they must be handwritten by you. You can't hire your kids. You can't go to Craigslist. You can't go to Fiverr. Okay. Why? Because once again, these companies get audited. It may seem kind of willy-nilly, like, oh, we're just writing letters. It's no big deal. Oh, yes, this is big business. Remember, they get audited. Things have to be done in a certain way. They get tax deductions for all of these that get sent in. That is huge for them, right? Okay, so how it works is that these letters, imagine, they must be handwritten by you, and they do check from time to time to make sure that everything is still the same with your handwriting. Because here's what happened. If they notice something has changed, your account can be at risk of getting shut down. And you don't want to shut down this cash cow, because this is a way to bring thousands of dollars into your house on a continuous basis. Now, you will earn credits into your gaming account 8 to 12 weeks in the United States. In Canada, it's 12 to 15 weeks. Okay. So let me stop there and share with you why that is the case. Now, what do I mean by earning credits? Every time you send in one of these, it's worth $5 in a $5 coin, okay, that goes into your account. So you're saying I won't receive that until 8 to 12 weeks? That's exactly what I'm saying. It's going to take some time to ramp up. It's going to take what we call priming the pump, or what I like to call building your pipeline, okay? But here's what I want you to know. You want to continue to write and write and write and write, because once that faucet comes on, it stays on provided you're writing. This is the longest time you'll ever have to wait. And why does it take so long? And I won't even say take so long. We're in 60 days and we can't believe how fast it went, right? So you'll be surprised how fast the time goes. But this is what happens. You're going to write what they tell you to write, okay? You're going to put it in an envelope and you're going to send it off. It's going to go through its mailing process. It's going to end up at a PO box. Once it ends up at a PO box, what's going to happen at that point is, if you know anything about big corporations, they don't pick up every day. It's usually once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month. Okay. Now, this is what happens. Let's say they finally got your letters. Now it goes to the final destination. They're going to scan those things in and make sure every T is crossed and every comma is in the right place. Once that's done, now you're going to go in line with thousands of others to wait to be paid. That's how the system works. We can't change that. And everyone who's getting paid thousands of dollars now have gone through that process. But once you go through that, guess what? You're going to get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, because now you have other letters trailing. See how that works? Is it worth the wait? Absolutely. I did an interview yesterday with someone who's bringing in $6,000 a month consistently, writing letters between him and his wife from home. So is it worth the wait? Absolutely. Now, you can write from your comfort of your home. You can write from anywhere. You can be at the park. You can be at the salon, wherever you want to sit down and just put that pen to paper. It takes 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed, from start to stamping the envelope. Okay. And guess what happens? You're writing the same thing over and over and over again. Sooner or later, you start to memorize what you're supposed to write. Right. And so what happens is you'll see your speed happens and starts to happen much faster. I've seen it for myself. Now, who is this for? They should just put a big old sign and said everybody, because it literally is. I can't think of anyone it's not for. Stay home parents. Stay home parents. Imagine. I interviewed someone yesterday who now his wife is a stay home parent because of this opportunity. She was a teacher and she has now come home. How about that? How about now retirees being able to earn more money watching Netflix and turning their TV time into writing time instead of greeting someone at Walmart? Now, nothing wrong with greeting someone at Walmart. I don't want you to think that's an issue, but I would rather, if I'm a retiree, be in front of the TV in the comforts of my home as opposed to being out in the cold and greeting strangers, right? This is just the perfect opportunity. How about students? Know any students who have a heavy workload and maybe their curriculum is so tight they really can't get a job? Now they can write letters between time. Do you know 10 of these written out a day? 10 a day is $1,000 extra a month with 2 days off, actually. Pretty cool. Now, anyone looking for income, do you know I have traders that are writing because they take that money and grow it and multiply it? How would you like to have an extra 5,000, 6,000 come in? Then you take that and put it into crypto, or you take that and you trade with it and you produce even more money. Folks, it's unlimited in terms of what you can do with this. Now, you must be 18 years of age in most states, must reside in the United States or Canada. Here's what I want you to know. Because it is government regulated, there are some states that have, that do not participate for whatever reason. It's not SINDIT, it is because of the rules. Now, if you reside in Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, Connecticut, and if you're in Canada, the province of Quebec, unfortunately, the letter writing, paper letter, you cannot participate in that. However, stick around. We do have other digital products that may resonate with you, as well as we do have a healthy affiliate program that if you wanted to share, we can show you how you can still get paid when you introduce it to others if you choose to. Now, how much do you want to make? Totally up to you. Once again, this card is worth $5. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week, $1,000 a month. 40 letters a day, 5 days a week, $4,000 a month. Some people are doing it every day. I'm electing to do it every day. Why wouldn't I? Right? It only makes sense. It does not take me long to do 25 a day. 13 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon. Guess what happens? That's an additional $3,500 coming into my household with just me. Remember, I have a husband that writes too. And you know what? I can choose to do whatever I want with that money. Do you know 4 of these a day? Can you write 4 a day? 4 a day. Take you about 20 minutes. Takes care of a $600 car note. Imagine that. So whatever you want to do, we have people doing 1,000, 2,000, 6,000. There are people who are earning $10,000 plus a month writing letters. And you know what? Whatever you see fit for you is what's for you. Now, real people, real results. You'll see these smiles. Why? Because they know as they send these letters out, that means more money, more money, more money. It's just it. And in today's economy, who wouldn't want more cash flow just by writing letters? It's that simple. Now, imagine these success stories. These are just redemptions of people who've been able to redeem some cash, as an example of some of the redemptions they've been able to get that to show you that it works. On the left-hand side, it says, I am so grateful for this opportunity. It's been such a blessing for my family. I can't wait to get more people on board with this. 508 redemption and $151. In the middle, you see 465. And on the right-hand side, they got coins of what we call a drop of 226, but they were able to redeem $414 into their bank account. That is powerful. That shows the art and the power of the conversion process that we have here. And only Send It shows you that conversion process. If you did this out on your own, guess what? You would have to figure out what works for you. Here, we're taught how to convert, which is nice. Now, take a look at some of these success stories. These really are moving. Why? Because you're able to really see how it's impacting people. On the left-hand side, you'll see trust the process, believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years, almost 2 years ago, to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. After weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. Sent my first batch on October 17th. First drop was 11 weeks and 5 days later. Started with 309 sweeps coins. That means that's the drop of coins they received. And they converted that to $406 into their bank account. Can't wait to see where it takes me in 2025. Thank you, Send It family, for giving me a chance to find my own way in Canada. That's huge. That's powerful. Why? Because she had no idea how she was going to make it. But now, because of this letter writing gig, she has hope and things are happening. Now, in the middle, you'll see crying emojis. Tonight, I paid off a credit card, still in shock. $3,000 debt down the drain, gone. I don't know about you. $3,000 debt eliminated any day is great. And they did it from writing letters. On the right-hand side, I'm in tears. That's what it says. Can't believe just by writing from home in the comfort of their warm home, $2,238. If you're still on the fence about getting started, I have no idea why. Because this is the most simplest way to bring in cash flow. And it doesn't mean you have to stop what you're doing. Just bring in more cash flow into your home. And you can do that through this letter writing gig. Now, this is our product line. I was referring to pay per letter. We have trust formation. That's another product that we have here where you can learn how to live inside your trust. And there are many benefits, tax advantages, as well as protection. Okay, now those two are privy only to the United States and Canada. Everywhere else, if you're outside of the United States or you're in those restricted areas for pay per letter, you can participate in the other ones we have. We have a bill savings program, digital business card, credit repair coming soon. That is going to be so valuable because Lisa has an incredible multiple six figures a year credit repair business. And she's going to teach you how to fix your own credit as well as show others how to do the same. A lot of value there. My second best to pay per letter is Amazon. That's my personal preference. Why? Because everybody knows Amazon. How many packages do you get per day? I mean, I tell you, the Amazon guy, he should know our name by heart, right? So, and that's happening all over the globe. Well, here's the thing. Lisa did $15 million in sales in a 10-year period. I don't know about you. Anyone who's done $15 million in sales in anything, I want to know what they're doing, right? She did that in Amazon. She's teaching that course and step by step, and you can learn that. And people are doing that right now, being successful on Amazon from what she's teaching. So that's the next best course outside of pay per letter, in my opinion. Book publishing, okay? Putting a book out there. If you have a book in your head and you haven't been able to know how to get it out there, guess what? You can learn how to do that, and people have done that successfully to date. That's a course we have now. Intro to crypto coming soon, and travel deals. A lot more value coming to Send It Academy, but that's our current product line. You can get in where you fit in. Now, Let's go back to paid per letter. Paid per letter, there are 9 lessons, takes you 30 minutes, took me an hour because I reviewed it twice. You can review it as many times as you want. You have community support, template approval, but you send the letters out the correct way once you become a member. How to become a member? $224.99. That right there blew me away. There's so much value. Let me tell you, that is a bargain price. You know, they could easily do that per month. They did that one time. And the reason why I say it has so much value, because people are earning thousands of dollars, and just that's the entry. And how you break that down is it's $199.99 setup fee. That's one time, ladies and gents, not yearly. Most companies would have easily charged that a year. That's one time. And it also includes your first month of $25. There is a monthly subscription of $25 to be a part of the community. And you know what? That too is a bargain price. And there's no contracts, but I can't fathom the idea why someone would stop paying their $25 and they are sending these letters out and they want to keep up on all the changes. Because just like anywhere, things change and get updated, and we don't have time. I don't know about you, but with everything going on in life, who has time to read the terms and conditions and the changes that takes place with all these different casinos? The $25 a month keeps you updated. They have a legal team, they have a back-end support, they have customer service, they have everyone that's doing their part to make sure that we are notified of any changes. Okay. And that makes a difference, because as soon as something changes, you want to be aware of that, because you could be sending your letters to the wrong place. And guess what? It will cause you to spend time, effort, and money, and a waste of time. You don't want to do that. Pay your $25 a month. It's so worth it, and it's a drop in the bucket. Okay. Ladies and gents, that's it. It's not a lot of moving parts. All we do is get a system, a course, and we take the classes. Takes about 30 minutes, online digitally, shows us exactly what to write, who to write to. We put the information on this card, we send it in, we build up our pipeline, and then the water turns on the faucet and we start getting paid, getting paid. That's what we do. And guess what? If you're the type who don't want to share, you don't have to. You know what I love about this? Most people are not sharing. Only about 20% of the population is sharing. The other 80%, you know what they're doing? Writing and getting paid. That's how you know when you really have a real opportunity, when people are taking advantage of the system and it doesn't require you to recruit to get paid. However, if you're like my husband and myself, sharing is a part of our DNA. We love to give back and to share. And once again, we want to cater to the masses and show the masses how to bring more cash flow in, because we know the more we share, the more blessed we will be automatically, right? So it's a win-win. So if you did want to share, they do have a very attractive affiliate program once you are a member, but you have to be a member first. And if you want to upgrade, you can. It's completely optional. You pay $20 one time. That's it. Not $20 a month, one time. Now you can share, you can help others. Now, the great thing about it, we get paid by send it. Now, the casinos pay us the coins to send the letters, right, that we convert into cash. But send it pays us, and they pay us right away when it comes to the affiliate program. How do you upgrade? $20 one time. You don't have to jump through any hoops other than just pay that one time. Now you get a link to share with others. And we get paid 4 different ways if you choose to. Let me show you how that works. So how you get paid is every time someone gets started. Let's say you share it with a cousin and you say, listen, I'm writing these letters from home and thousands of people are doing the same, thousands of testimonies, and we're going to get paid from home for writing these letters. And let's say it was me. And I said, okay, guess what? I'm on board. Let's go. I get started for $224.99. The following week, you get $105. Let's say you get someone else started. That's another $105. Let's say you get someone else started. That's another $105. If that happened in 1 week, that's $315, right? So while you're waiting for your ramping up of your letters, you can actually get paid not just now, but right now. Now, what's nice about that, the 100 comes one time because that's a direct referral. But you know that $5 comes every single time someone pays their $25. Every single time someone pays their $25, you get $5. You get $5. And you get paid in that week that they pay it. So that's what's nice about it, right? So imagine if you had 5 people who are paying $25, that's your $25 paid for in commissions. So how about that? Pretty cool. Now, the next way we earn income is the matrix pay. The matrix pay, what I love about it is everybody goes into a 3x10 forced matrix. You don't have an option. That just automatically happens. Now, whether you share or not, you're positioned in a matrix and you're able to earn 50 cents per month for every person that falls into your matrix, even if you never shared. Now, let me show you how that works. What I love about this matrix is that it's not done by a human involvement. That's how I know it's a very fair way to get paid. Everything is done by the computer. From left to right, it just goes and finds the next open spot from the company down. So you have 3 wide, 10 levels deep. Every time someone pays $25 per month, you get 50 cents. Now, imagine as this thing builds, a built out matrix is $44,286 per month. Yes. So it's like a savings account that's growing, right? On the way there, you're going to be seeing people fall into your account. There are people, because my husband and I have elected to build our matrix, that their matrix is now building, right? So they're seeing benefits of that. Some are even paying their $25 monthly subscription from people they don't know that fell into the matrix. Imagine earning $100 in your matrix, $500, $1,000. Just imagine being able to see that grow, whether you refer someone or not. So that's the third way we get paid. The last way we get paid when it comes to referring is a matrix match. This one I absolutely love, because if you are building and if you are referring, it's a great way to get paid, because now you can earn 50% of someone else's matrix that you personally brought on. Let's say you brought on 10 people and their matrix pay is $1,000 each. You would get 50%, 500 times 10. 500 times 10 is $5,000. I don't know about you. That's really a good way to get paid. And it's only because you refer 10 people who got their matrix paid to 1,000. Now, once again, that's independent of your letter writing. What if you were bringing in another 5,000 from writing your letters? See, this can really be something special for you here. And I absolutely love it. Now, what comes with being a promoter? Well, you get tools in your back office. You get a capture page, landing pages, follow-up emails, training. All in all, you don't have to have any tech skills. You'll get a link that you can share with someone, and it does absolutely everything. Here are some of the capture pages that you'll have and you have access to. But at the end of the day, it's really, really a great way to be able to help the masses win. That's what it comes down to. Oftentimes we'll get, hey, what are you guys doing with that letter writing thing? It was never about us. It was when we got a chance to see this information, we immediately thought about the masses. See, I cater to the masses, dine with the classes. People with for years that have never been able to earn a comma check, that are earning $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month because they're able to do this on their own efforts and put pen to paper and write these letters to these billion-dollar corporations, and it's making a difference in their household. And guess what? We are so thankful that we now have something that we can help everyday people create that cash flow that they've been looking for. So I'm going to say this. Make sure you get back to the person who invited you. Tell them, send me the link. You want to go ahead and get yourself started. Get yourself started so you can get yourself going, because 2025, we're now in the middle, almost the end of February. And guess what? You had a resolution of wanting to bring in more cash flow and you're staring it in the face. So make sure you get back to that person and let them know you are ready to go. I will be back tomorrow, because we are doing this every single day in the month of February, making sure we get the message out. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you plug in tomorrow. And once again, get the link. My name is Ronette Turner Corley. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure to share this information with you this evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, happy writing. Talk to you soon.